Hi everyone, I'm Chantel with Wildberry Studio, and today we're doing the update video for the Quilted Cross Stitch Along? The Quilted Snowman Cross Stitch Along. And this is from Lori Holt, and it is a cross stitch along that's being put on by FatQuartershop. So let's discuss this. This is week 2, okay? I don't know if I said that already, but it is. And I have been working on this thing. And let me tell you, this has been a whew. I picked a doozy of an amount to do for this week. And when you see this, you're going to understand. Look at that. I have almost my whole snowman done, okay? His body took forever, it felt like. If you're going to, if you're working on this for week 2, I don't know if you're going to be working on, we're kind of all just going at our own pace and doing each part separately. But, oh, I missed a spot. Look at that. I need to go back and stitch this little spot right here. But when you get to the snowman, whenever you're doing him, I highly recommend splitting him up between 2 weeks when you're planning this out, because that is a lot of work for 1 week. His body is massive. It definitely helped so much that these are all little 5 by 5 squares of 2 different colors of white. If this had all been just one solid white color or one solid color in general, it would have been so difficult to do the counting on this. I mean, not impossible. You can use the wagon if you've got that down first, which I would hope you would, but because that's just what makes sense to me. But yeah, you could use the wagon to help orient you and to make sure you're going the right amount. But then once you get up here into this area and you're having to go in a certain amount and everything, I don't know. To me, it's just a whole lot easier that it had the 5 by 5. And it also made it not quite as daunting too, because then it's like, I don't know. It's just a lot more pleasing to do 5, do a row of 5 by 5 or a stack of 5 by 5, a block of 5 by 5, rather than having to do infinity stitches in one color going all the way across. And the funny thing is that although it kind of looks like it's an even amount of the 2 different colors, I definitely used a whole lot more of that bright white than I did the other one. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works out, but somehow it did. And I used way more of that than I did of the other one. And it's crazy. I'm looking at this and making sure that I have all of my little squares correct. I think I do, but yeah, except for that one little bit that I have to go back and fill in because I forgot to fill it in. But other than that, I just need to, next week, I'm going to be working on finishing out his scarf and his other arm and the little glove that goes over the top of it, which all of that is a pleasure to stitch after like the big block stuff. So here's my takeaway from this. Depending on your personality type should depend on when you tackle the snowman when you're doing this. If you are the kind of person who has to get the hard part done first so that everything else is easy sailing, which is kind of like what I like to do, then do it like this. Get your little wagon in there. I can't talk today. Get your wagon in there first to orient you, and then tackle the snowman and get it knocked right out. If you are the other personality type who has to get through most of it first before you tackle the massive part or the harder part, or else you will not continue with the project, then save the snowman until the end. Do everything else first. So, yeah, that's my advice. My big tip there. And I think that probably should go for other cross stitches as well, is kind of tackle it based on your personality type. And I still haven't gone and changed out my little duckies for anything else. I've got them on here and that's what I'm using. I don't know really. I'm trying to think if I had anything else in mind other than that. I know that on the Fat Quarter Shop website, they have a Quilted Snowman needle minder that matches it, and it is so cute. And I really, man, I was totally going to get that. But when I placed my order, they were sold out. And I was like, no. But it's okay. I still really like my duckies, so it is what it is. All right, guys. That's pretty much the update for today. I think I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to finish up his scarf and his other arm and glove. And I have no idea what I'm going to work on next. I kind of want to save the little uh, snowflakes, stars, whatever they are, until the end, because those are the little joyful, happy things that are so much fun to stitch. And I like to save the best for last. But so I might move on to the tree next. But I don't know. I kind of just like move my way through it too. So it really depends on what's closest to the snowman, I think, when I get done with the rest of the stitching that he needs. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're stitching along with me. If you are, leave me a message down below. Let me know. And don't forget to check out the Fat Quarter Shop YouTube and their blog, because they are stitching along with this as well. We've got Kimberly going through it, and I am just totally enjoying this. I hope you guys are too. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Oh, and have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.